Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. Today I will be going over the recent developments in the They're Coming ARG, but I'm also going to give my case on why I think it's not a Fortnite ARG. But first, the newest development is we got a new phone message. It seems like every day the phone message that was on the phone number on the postcards is going to change. And today, I'm just going to go ahead and let you listen to that new phone message. Now, you probably couldn't hear it, but there was another human voice talking in there. And what I hear when I listen to it is, if any of you are any good with weird signals, pick up, okay? And what that would mean is the person is saying, I'm having trouble with a weird signal. Somebody please help me figure out how to decipher it. So they're saying, if any of you are any good with weird signals, pick up, okay? Now, there's been a lot of debate on the They're Coming ARG Discord. Anytime you have a distorted kind of voice, people will argue about what it actually says. A lot of other people think it says something else, but to me, it very clearly says that. But I think more important is the spectrogram. There's always been an image in the spectrogram of these messages. So the spectrogram I'm going to show you, and most of the spectrograms that I've shown were made by a user called Milo Xyloto, and he also goes by the name Miles. He said that I could credit him with having made the spectrograms. So here is an image of the spectrogram from that message. And somebody else zoomed into it. I'll show you the zoomed in one in a second. But it's really hard to see in that first image, but at first I thought those were digits, the little shapes. I thought it was like a bunch of zeros and then a number 8 and then some more zeros, but I don't think it actually was. What other people saw, especially when they zoomed in on it, was either moon phases or an eclipse. And it would make more sense if it was an eclipse, because there's been a lot of stuff about eclipses in the ARG so far. There's images that look like eclipses on the postcards. We got we know that there's a solar eclipse in, 14 days from yesterday, which is a fortnight. I talked about that. There's also some stuff about, we saw the Gemini symbol yesterday, and I guess Saturn has entered Gemini, whatever astrology thing that is, and that somehow led people to the eclipse. I'm not sure, but there's been a lot of things about eclipses, so it would make sense if this is an image showing an eclipse. So here's that zoomed in image. And the person that did that put it next to another eclipse diagram so that you can kind of see the similarities, but it could also be moon phases. But either way, we haven't really figured out how that helps us decipher anything. This ARG has pretty complex and confusing puzzles, and we haven't really figured it out yet. But this also led to us looking back at the first spectrogram, which I've never shown. The very first phone message, which I didn't get to hear because I basically started when the second phone message had come up. But the first phone message had no human voice. It was just a bunch of noise, and the spectrogram of it looked like this. Now, that looks like kind of a sphere shape or maybe a circle. It kind of looks three-dimensional, maybe because of the way the spectrogram is, it kind of looks like a sphere. But either way, the bias in me wants to say that it looks like the atlas, mainly because it's red, but the problem is spectrograms don't innately have color. We just attribute color to them with whatever spectrogram software we're using. Different spectrograms will have different colors, so it's not necessarily meant to be a red orb, so it might not be the atlas from No Man's Sky. It does seem possible that it could be, the moon or the sun or something else that's implying an eclipse. So most of the images that we've gotten in the spectrograms basically mean eclipse. We've been looking into eclipses and not really finding anything particularly special about that. Some people think there's Morse code in messages as well, but I'm not convinced by that. So anyway, let's move on. I'm going to talk about Fortnite, and specifically the Fortnite ARGs, and tell you a bit about them, and then I'll tell you why I think that this ARG is not a Fortnite ARG. So Fortnite has basically had two ARGs, or rather, there's an ongoing Fortnite ARG for the different seasons of Fortnite, the 5th season and the 6th season. So it started with, at the end of the 4th season of Fortnite, there was a rocket launch, and there was audio of the rocket launch, and that rocket launch audio had something in the spectrogram. So let me show you that image. And also in the spectrogram, there was another picture of numbers. The first image is basically a skull, or people believe that it was a skull. And then the other one were numbers that people were able to run it through codes and came up with locations on the Fortnite map. So they went to those locations and there were special things happening at those locations in Fortnite. So that part, as you can see, was very heavily related to Fortnite because the audio came from the Fortnite game and it led to places in Fortnite. Then there were real life occurrences, kind of like how all of the stuff in their coming ARG have been real life occurrences. People got postcards. Pretty much everything's been in real life. There has been no things inside a video game for this ARG yet. But Fortnite ARG had some real life occurrences. So let me show you some pictures from that. First, there was footage of a character from Fortnite called the Durr Burger. And let me show you that image. So then there was like a video that Epic Games showed that had policemen and investigators coming and setting up a tent around this burger because it was some kind of anomalous object and all that. And obviously it's a really silly, goofy character from Fortnite, and any Fortnite fan would know that it is a character from Fortnite. So, and then another real-life occurrence they had was the Loot Llama, or the Llama. I don't know if it's called the Loot Llama, but it's a llama character that's very well-known in Fortnite. That character had statues or piñatas of it appear in real life. Let me show you those pictures. Those two real-life occurrences, it's very obvious that those are related to Fortnite. And then last of all, their events always culminate in some big in-game event for Fortnite, such as the appearance of the mysterious cube. What I'm getting at here is that in the Fortnite ARG, it's always really obvious that the ARG is Fortnite. From the very beginning, the stuff comes from Fortnite. People can tell that they're Fortnite characters and everything like that. But and it's obviously targeting the fans of Fortnite. But this ARG, They're Coming, has been the opposite of that. The postcards were sent out to people who ordered from IM 8-bit, or at least that's the main deciding factor, is people who ordered from IM 8-bit. And so most of the people who have gotten them have been adults or largely people who don't care about Fortnite. So that's the first time that's ever happened. The Fortnite ARG has always directly targeted Fortnite fans to get them hyped about the new season, but these postcards have all been sent to hardly anybody who cares about Fortnite, and it wasn't until a connection to Fortnite was drawn that Fortnite fans got involved. And the thing that connected it to Fortnite was that the DVDs that got sent to Fortnite streamers. So that was what made people connect it to Fortnite, was just because streamers of Fortnite got it. But Epic Games has not admitted that they sent those DVD players. In fact, they denied it. They said that well, from what I've heard, the Epic Games lady said, "Huh, a DVD player? I don't think so. I didn't even know you could still buy a DVD player." So, in all the other ARGs for Fortnite, Epic Games has been very open in saying that this is our ARG by having Fortnite characters in it, and the puzzles aren't particularly difficult to decipher. I mean, spectrograms are a little hard to do, but it seems like everybody knows how to do them nowadays. That's an exaggeration, but a lot of people know how to do spectrograms, and the spectrograms were fairly easy to decipher. The numbers led to coordinates on the Fortnite map. The images in these spectrograms that we've been getting for They're Coming don't seem to relate to Fortnite at all, and we haven't been able to find any connection to it. The only other thing is there's one symbol on one of the postcards that people have found in Fortnite, and I showed that in my previous video, but the symbols aren't exactly the same, so it's not really a proof. And in fact, we found the symbol from Fortnite is actually an old symbol that means candlestick, so it could just be Fortnite using an old common symbol. And like I said, it doesn't seem to be targeting Fortnite fans because the puzzles are so complex and difficult that no Fortnite fans have really helped to solve them. On the They're Coming Discord, Fortnite fans have become kind of a nuisance. When we're trying to solve things, they just keep coming on and saying, "Hey guys, it's Fortnite." And we're like, "We know you think it's Fortnite. Stop telling us that." And they just keep saying random things and posting pictures from Fortnite that don't have anything to do with what we're trying to work on. And so it doesn't make sense that this ARG isn't isn't at the level that the teens and tweens that play Fortnite can solve. They've been able to solve the things before and relate them directly to Fortnite, but this time there isn't. And it's very counterintuitive. People who don't care about Fortnite are the ones working on the puzzles, and those who do care about Fortnite are completely confused and don't know how to solve it, and they just want to try and convince us that it's related to Fortnite. So for all these reasons, I don't think They're Coming as a Fortnite ARG. It's been unconfirmed by Epic Games, and Epic Games has even denied it, and they don't have a history of denying that their ARGs are related to them. So I think this is someone else hijacking the Fortnite fan base by using Fortnite streamers in order to do this new ARG. Again, there isn't a lot linking it to No Man's Sky other than it has to do with space, and well, it links a lot to Waking Titan. The Waking Titan ARG had a lot of weird signals and codes and spectrograms, et cetera, but I mean, a lot of ARGs have those things. So anyway, that's my take on it. I don't think They're Coming as a Fortnite ARG. There isn't a lot linking it to No Man's Sky. Only my bias kind of brings that out, like thinking that the sphere in the first spectrogram is the atlas. That's probably not the case. This whole ARG seems to be focused around space, not really so much aliens, but actually actual space occurrences like eclipses and such. So who knows who's actually putting on this ARG, but I really don't think that it is Epic Games. But anyway, that's what I think, and I'll continue to update you. I think we're kind of getting a drip feed now of new stuff for this ARG. Only thing new that's happened, at least today so far, is the new phone message. So I'll report on the phone message every day when it changes, but I probably won't have a lot more to say than that, at least until maybe the weekend. There'll be more of something happen with this ARG. But anyway, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay. Special thanks to my monthly supporters, Shannon and Jeremy, Shell Owens, JSpot51, Meg Payton. Thank you so much for helping me continue to make daily content.